There is something that's been happening in our dear country, Nigeria, that I'm equally surprised that some of our spiritual leaders, majority, almost everybody is keeping quiet. I've not seen one comment on it. And I don't know why, because they might think, or they are thinking this had to do with a political landscape or governance. But I think our spiritual leaders have to put mouth to this. And what is this that is happening? I think on Tuesday, yes, that His Excellency Mr. President Bola Ahmed TINUBU declared a state of emergency in Rivers State. Now, my issue is not the state of emergency that is declared. My issue is, alongside suspending a democratically elected governor, deputy governor, and the House of Assembly members. And I start wondering if a democratic president, elected president, have that powers or have that constitutional powers to suspend another democratic elected governor or leader, then there's a problem. Why would there be a problem? If a president has such constitutional powers, it means that all the governors will become a puppet to a president. It means that whatever a president wants, he does, whether it is constitutional or not constitutional. And, you know, many of us are keeping quiet, but if we continue keeping quiet, our generation might go, then the next generation coming, we begin to, because anything we allow to start now will affect the future of our unborn children. Because somebody will do it again and refer you back to the regime of a particular person, that nothing happened. Mr. President, with due respect and honor, I will personally advise, as one of the religious leaders in this country, that you listen to this call of reversing whatever you've said in terms of suspending a governor. In fact, with the way it is going, it's obvious that what is going on in Rivers State is beyond politics. In as much as some people, some of us are not saying anything, that does not mean that nothing is happening. And a sole administrator is appointed. I might not want to go deeper, but the truth is, in summary, what is happening in Rivers State now, sir, is beyond politics. In as much as many people are not speaking on earth, we can tell you that if that is allowed to stand for the next 6 months, then all governors in the country will become a puppet, not governors. Because every president will come up and do whatever he wants. I don't think there are recorded stories of bloodshed or all these things. I think this, with what the president read, is something of demolition House of Assembly. They're talking about the pipeline, you know, they blew a pipeline or something. Then you suspended a governor, elected governor, the same way president is elected. Although some people said that thing is not constitutional, so I think all of us have to go and read the Constitution, some of the parts of the Constitution, to know if it is constitutional or not. But whether it's constitutional, even if it is the Constitution, then the Constitution needs to be reviewed, because Nigeria have a very long way to go. It's just like President Trump will wake up now and look at the governor of California or governor of Texas and say you are suspended. Your Excellency, with due respect, without insult, we urge you between this week, not even, and I was told that there was a news, I think from the Senate. I think they're sitting this morning to vote on it. In fact, I will be watching the House of Reps member, the representing me, and the senator representing me. I will see where they will vote. Any of them that voted in favor of this thing, I will personally make sure that you fail in my polling unit and in my ward. Let me not say the local government so that they will say it's going too far. But I know my capacity where I came from. I know what I've done for my people, and I know my people listening to me. Your Excellency, with due respect, that is not right. According to Constitution, the governor can only be removed by impeachment. We have the House of Assembly want to impeach him. Fine, whatever they're doing over there, it doesn't concern us. Let them find a way to settle their political differences. But you see this one, once we allow what the president have said in this suspending a governor's stance, then every governor will become a puppet, because they will be afraid. They will tell you, if anything happen now, politically, somebody can put riot from somewhere. President will hold it as an avenue and suspend the governor and do whatever he wants. It doesn't work. We don't need that to work in this country. Every minute Nigeria should rise against this. For me, as a minister of the gospel, some people will say, why will he leave preaching and begin to talk politics? I'm not talking politics. I'm talking about the governance of this country, and everybody should be involved. I pray that the Lord touches the heart of the president to understand that everything in life is not politics, because power is threatened, and a time shall come he shall no longer be president, and future will begin to define what he did in his own time. May God bless Federal Republic of Nigeria. Amen. Church, say it, amen.
Nigeria, we hail thee indeed. That is why President Bola Ahmed TINUBU is hailing us in all ramifications. In the economy, President Bola Ahmed TINUBU is showing us shaggy. In insecurity, President Bola Ahmed TINUBU is showing us shaggy. In all ramifications, as I earlier said, look at what he did in Rivers State. And everywhere, things are going wrong. But when it comes to Rivers State, he can drop the governor, he can suspend the governor. There are a lot of things happening in some states that need this state of emergency, that need action to be taken, not only in Rivers State. But, everything in Nigeria, we play politics with this. We try to downgrade the rights of the ordinary Nigerians. The people of the states democratically voted this man to become their governor. And one person who claimed to be the president of the country have to do this. And as the man of God said, anything the president do, every other people will follow him. And that is exactly the kind of Senate we have. And what's the Senate president? Unfortunate one. I don't even know where we are heading to as a country. The president is not doing what is right. The governors I don't even know which direction they are following. And the Senate president, who is the third person in the country, is frustrating everybody. Is somebody that anything they said, he must follow, whether it's right or wrong. For him, that one is none of his business. Whether Nigerians complain or not, that one is none of his business. As far as he pleases President Bola Ahmed TINUBU and he pleases those who are around him, that is all. But the masses are dying. Why are we still here? And I don't even know where we are heading to. The future of this country is nothing to write home about. And I wish our people know what they are doing, and our people can stand and fight for their rights at this particular moment. Seriously. Because these people will destroy our future. These people will just spoil everything for us. They are borrowing our future, they are stealing our future, and nothing is working in the country. Kidnappings everywhere. The kidnappers are even doing their job. They make it their business in Nigeria, but nobody is saying anything about it. Like for example, if you come online and complain, this government is bad, what they are doing is not good, this and that. Oh, before you know, they will pick you. But kidnappers have been kidnapping people up and down. The next thing they will say, they went and rescued this and that. Why those people practically paid ransom for them to be released? Where are we heading to as a country? What happened in Rivers State? BK is the cause of everything. Why President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will have to leave Wike and go and suspend the governor? You cannot leave Wike out. You cannot. And according to Nigerian constitution, you cannot just stand up as a president and suspend. That is why the governors are behaving like zombies. Nothing is working. That is why they behave like zombies. Whatever the president say, they will just follow, and all of them will try to please the president, and all this, not trying to make the country better, but rather to follow the instruction of one single person. Where are we heading to? Look at some small African countries are doing better than Nigeria in all ramifications. Insecurity, they are doing perfectly well. When you talk of order, they are trying to make their country better, but Nigeria, we are trying to kill, destroy, and bury our country. All in the name of leadership, all in the name of Abba. All these things are just in this world. Time will come, you wave and go and die and leave this country behind. The only thing that the people will remember, like the man of God say, the bad deed you have done. Like President, let me just say that this person, Buhari, came on board. Now nobody is even remembering Buhari because he never did anything for people to remember him. He never did anything so that people can remember him. The same thing applicable. The only thing that people are crying or are regretting for is Goodluck Jonathan. They always pray for the repose of Yaradua because that was the president that people can remember that they did something and they have people at heart. But not these ones that we are experiencing these days. Buhari came, waste complete 8 years, nothing to show. Now President TINUBU, who forcefully, everybody knew how he find himself in our office. Now look at what he's doing. The economy, zero. Insecurity, zero. Infrastructure, zero. And they will continue to present budget year in, year out. Like this year, 54 point something trillion. And I promise you, 98% of this budget will be loot. Because that is what we are known of doing. That is what we celebrate in our country. Corruption. Oh, we are number one. We celebrate ourselves. And we'll be proud, moving around with security everywhere. Why ordinary Nigerians are suffering, dying, being killed by the herdsmen. Where are we heading to? What are we planning to do for the country? Nothing. Nothing to write home about. We cannot celebrate our country. We cannot proudly represent our country anywhere. Anywhere. Like Goodluck Jonathan said something that, yes, when you go to international airport, Nigeria, these things are not recognized. Passport. Yes, it's because of these are wicked politicians. They are the cause. Not the Yahoo boys, not everybody. Our politicians are the cause of all these things. And let's pray. It's only God that can help us, and it's only God that can protect us, because what we are seeing, if we don't stand up to fight for our rights, these people will kill, will bury it, and destroy our future. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, like, share to all social media platforms, and God will continue to bless you. Pray for our country, Nigeria. Bye for now.